Where you at, Cam? Where you at, Cam? Excuse me. Hey, can you hear me? Just want to make sure you can hear me. Oh, okay. Oh, absolutely. You got to be careful. You got to be very careful who you trust. You got to be very, very, very careful who you trust, man. Um, and one red flag, exactly. See, I know people come so many ways. So I know somebody can do some crazy shit, but they a good person. I be trying to see the best in people. You know what I'm saying? You had them people like, man, like we not the same, but they good people. So I try to give everybody the benefit of the doubt, man. And one thing about them bottles, I was gonna get back to when I saw him doing it, what made me want to join his live too, is to encourage my brother to help him. See, I'm older. I can't be like, hey, go ahead, King. Oh, go ahead, smash them bottles. I'm older. So my thing is I was gonna come to him like a woman, like, hey, King, encourage him to do better. Cause I see positivity in him. I see it in him. But he just have to be around the good people. You just have to be around all positive people. We gotta lift each other up. We all feed off our energy. So when I saw him breaking them bottles, I didn't think it was cool. Like, it shit was funny as hell. But at the end of the day, I wanted to come on there as a OG. Like, what's up, nigga? Like, you all right? Like, you gotta stop that shit. Cause you got a platform. You got a good head on your shoulders. You know what I'm saying? He got a good idea. He got everybody that want to create YouTube got something different going from them and they own swag. It's beautiful. You never know who wants to see that shit. So King got his side of him that everybody probably wanted to see, but he's so clouded in negativity, that's all he can see. So when I see people like that, I don't be like, nah, I ain't gonna fuck with them. Nah, I ain't fucking with them. No, I'm gonna be like, how can I help you? Because I think as older people, it's too many older people it's a competition with these younger people too. And it's not enough OGs that's standing up. You don't have no more big aunties no more. You don't have no more. Hey, what's good? Oh, you can come in here. Oh, baby. Oh, you can come right on in here if you want to. Oh yeah. But I don't see you backstage. But it's a lot of big aunties out here that want to support. Absolutely. Like, I wanted to be encouraging. I didn't want to be the motherfucker talking shit. I wanted to be the one encouraging you. Hey, you can do better. Hey, you can do this. You can be strong. You that one. I'm that one that's going to encourage you, that's going to do better. I'm not the motherfucker sitting here hating on nobody. Nobody ever hated. And what I don't like is a liar. Every time you seen me, King, I came with positivity. Every time you seen me in anybody's live, everybody knows Sierra's World. And I don't have that shit in captions because of everybody. It was for my page. I don't do that for clout. You got Z on your page talking about, oh, she doing this for clout. Oh, she doing this. King, I'm booked and busy. I'm actually trying to give people clients. I'm actually trying to give people nail shit because I don't want to deal with clients no more. I'm not rich. I'm not balling or nothing like that. But if y'all gonna state facts, if y'all gonna say anything, state facts. And if y'all don't know about a person, don't say nothing about no person because I'm too real. I'm from Detroit, so I know all this shit ain't that serious, man. I'm from where some real people are from. This ain't that. This powder puff shit, this little kitty shit right here. So it's just all the negativity and all of that. It's not called for, because God called you for a bigger purpose than that, King. I see it in you. I see the God in you. If you had positive, bro, if you had positive people, all the shit people can do for you, or plugs and people can help you, you got people out here that could really put you on, but you running them away. That shit last night brought me to a motherfucking place where I never wanted to be. I had been on TV before, and I'm not gonna even say what or nothing, because this shit don't even matter. I'm the type of person that's in this shit for real, and this shit don't even matter to me, because I know once I got into it, I know everything I would have seen on TV. I be doing the motherfuckers' nails backstage. I have to sign NDAs to do people's nails, and I don't put one thing on Instagram. I don't boost, I don't brag, and that's why people fuck with me. I'm an angel in disguise. That's why people fuck with me. The reason why I couldn't get on live is because it probably wasn't meant. Why people, out of all the good you can do for people, why didn't y'all think the greatness of me? Why didn't y'all think the best of me? Because I couldn't get on your StreamYard. I never got mad because I couldn't get on StreamYard. I never said you was disrespectful. I said it was a typo. And you deleted that. Why would you delete my positive comments? Why would you delete? I'm like, King, it's not that serious. When I said it ain't my fault, you can't understand how somebody's talking through a text, right? So when you're like, damn, the StreamYard fucking up, you like, is she Asian? Y'all called me out my name. Y'all was disrespectful. What and King, are you still here? Do you want to come on? Yeah, this was last night. And if King want to come on here, he can come on here. I swear to God, like people, and this is a life lesson to people in general. When I go through shit, I go through life lessons. This is a life lesson in general, bro. Never block your blessings. I swear to God, if nobody told you shit, the conversation y'all gonna get from me today will be more substantial than any other conversation that y'all probably had on any other of these lives. Because some people, some of the real people, they stay back. They stay humble. And then they come out organic. So I didn't come out like that. You never know who behind the text until you talk to them. I felt like when I saw Mo and all the family, I was like, oh my God, I'm probably their guardian angel. I've been praying to help people. I've been asking God, like, y'all just don't know. And of course, all of this is going to manifest because I'm just able to get this out now. Do you know, King, that shit took me back to a place where I never wanted to be? Because they depicted me as a horrible person on TV, and they did this because you know TV, love, and hip hop and all that shit. And that was the first time I had ever been on a platform or tried to get on your platform. And y'all tore me down. That, and I'm a G, nigga. I'm a G. I'm like, what? It's just certain things that trigger you. I ain't cried about 3 times this whole year. And it took me back to a place where it was like people dogging you and don't even know you. I'm such a good person. I always feel like Jesus getting because I do good everywhere that I go. And then it'd be like, damn, this world is so corrupt that it be certain situations like, damn, why people gotta do that? Why wasn't it like, oh, let's help Sierra get on this StreamYard? It was my very first time, and this is my very first time ever I told Cam. Why wouldn't it be like, let's help her? And if not, you have a blessed day, Sierra. All good. I want all good. And you can, I like the silly stuff. I like the ratchet stuff. I'm not a person that go to church 8 days a week. I'm not that. I'm a universal person. I don't care what you do, what you smoke, what you doing. Like, I'm so non-judgmental. I tell anybody, do not judge nobody. I tell anybody in a minute, don't judge nobody. What are you judging for? We got taught when we was 3 or 4 years old not to judge. Thou shalt not judge. And we do it every day. I try to do good. I try to think about doing good from the time I get up to the time I go to sleep. Do you know my daughter has called me Pastor Beecham since she was like 7 years old because I've been preaching to my daughter? My daughter has been self-employed since she was 16 years old. So I'm like, I need to give this shit, I need to give this wisdom to people. I was always private, always closed in, didn't trust people. Like, fuck that. Ain't nobody getting my love. I ain't giving this to nobody. Don't nobody deserve it. But everybody not like that. And the good people that I do know, they're well off to where I'm trying to get there. Like, shit, what the fuck? So I'm that auntie. I'm that big homie. I'm that big auntie that y'all can come to. But this is my first time putting it on a platform. And it's like, you know what? I gotta have the world see this shit. This gonna be some different shit. Baby, we could talk about politics and that shit ain't shit. We could talk about investments I know about. We could talk about making money, bro. If y'all want to go on here and change your life for the new year, it's not a new year resolution. It's nothing. It's game time. I'm the type of person that be calling y'all in the morning like, hey, what's up? What's good? I'm genuine. I'm organic. We need that support in our community. We're not gonna work without it. We have to get our mindsets together, thinking good. We gotta feel good. We gotta eating good. All this stuff that all this bullshit they put in our food. We got a bigger problem in America than just like a little YouTube beef. So I never want to beef with nobody, man. I never came on nobody's platform to argue or say nothing. I'm that type of, I never go on Instagram or anything and have any negative comment to say about anybody. So to be depicted in that light, that shit hurted me and that shit made me cry. And I was like, damn, but it motivated me. And I thank you, King. I really thank you. Probably without you, I wouldn't even be on this damn stream, y'all, right? You know what I'm saying? I got this shit right. But I want to thank you because I always turn negative into positive. Because it ain't even in me to hate. Motherfuckers who didn't did me dirty. It ain't even in me to hate them. Absolutely, King. You never know when you talk to somebody. Or if you knew I could have got on that live, but guess what? It wasn't meant for me to get on that live because what if we would start arguing? I don't do it for the gram. I do it for my people. I really do it for my people. So people here with me right now, my day ones, y'all gonna see it. I'm the type of guardian angel be like, here y'all go. Enjoy yourself. Even if it's something I don't do. You can be on Instagram. Y'all can be taking pictures. Like, I'm not judgmental. Like, whatever my friends want to do, whatever people around me want to do, I'm going to support that shit 100%, 10,000%. If I know somebody where I can hook you up and take you, I'm going to take you there. Because I know how I was. I came from I wasn't born, came from nothing. But see, God works, everybody live a different life, but the same life at the same time. When I was coming up in Detroit, my mother worked for the government. My dad was an engineer. So we didn't live a poor life. And I always represent my city. And I love representing my city so people can know there are still good people that come from Detroit. Do not believe what you hear from Detroit. Detroit is beautiful. Detroit is just a dot compared to the whole state of Michigan. The whole state of Michigan is predominantly white, except Detroit, Flint, all those other places. We have so many great lakes around us. We have so many cabins. We have so many ski resorts. We have so many water parks in Michigan, but you will never know that because only what you hear is bad. So just imagine the other shit that you missing because you didn't heard something. That's why I tell people, see this world for yourself. Don't let nobody tell you what's bad. Actually trying to keep you away from the shit because the white people don't want us there. It's way more racism up north than down south. And people be like, what? You got Confederate flags down south. No, it is way more racism up north. In Georgia, I can still drive an hour and still see black people. In Michigan, you drive 15 minutes outside of Detroit, you're in all white land. I've been around neighbors that all white community because in Detroit I could work there, but I could not live there. So I stayed in the white neighborhood since I was 10 years old. Do you know the racism I had to go through? Do you know the discrimination I had to go through? I had neighbors that would not say one word to you, like not hi, not bye, literally nothing, dog. My daughter went to all white schools. Do you know they would give the little white kids an opportunity before they gave the black kids an opportunity? I've been the only black face in restaurants. I had to waitress when I did nails. So I couldn't waitress in Detroit. So I would go to the white neighborhoods, around. I was the only black face in the game, in the waitress game. Do you know how tough my skin is? But guess what? I thank God for that because I can interact with people now. And the people that put me on was Vietnamese people. Now I can interact with whatever race of color of people that I want to. On small talk, you still can't trust everybody. But I'm saying I could just interact with people. I could be at a table in a room full of people and not feel uncomfortable. And I really accept that. Yeah, I really accept that. That's really big of you, King. And that's really big of me too. I had to change. I was like, you know what? Let me come at King again. Cause I'm the type of motherfucker to be like, fuck you. I'm not doing that. I'm the type of person that will just leave somebody alone because I know how good I am. But in society right now, I can't leave my people alone. I'm the type of person we can get over all of this shit. Be like, man, come on now. Let's not do that. We're not doing that. Let's bring positivity. Let's bring love. Let's bring energy. You never know who's behind these people that are following y'all. Treat them with grace. These are people all over the world looking at y'all, not just in the US. And if we can all come together and be a team, and I'm glad that we interacted on this level instead of a platform with like 100, 200, 300 people on there. I'm more this level. This me right here. I don't like to be in the scenes. I like to be behind the scenes. You know what I'm saying? I like to be tucked away. Oh man, y'all just made my day. I'm telling y'all. I've told y'all this conversation right here is gonna be a game changer. This right here, that's why I couldn't get on that live. Think the best of me, y'all. Think the best of people. If somebody see what I do for people when I meet people or anybody that I try to employ or anything like that, I give them the benefit of the doubt. I look at the person in the best light ever, until you give me a reason to look at you any other way. I never give people that reason because I treat people how I want to be treated. So I want to give this knowledge and wisdom and everything. I said this year, I said I gotta turn this shit around because I want to help people. I tried to help people in Atlanta and they fucked me over. So it's like, fuck that. I like, but I can't do that. I want to help y'all so bad. So when I came down here to Atlanta, and I was trying to tell King, I said, well, let me try to tell King my story in his live. He deleted that shit. I said, ain't that about a bitch? I'm coming to you with open arms, my nigga. But I ain't go, see, I can laugh about it. See, that's the God in me. See, that's real love. See, I have unconditional love. Like I try to do for people what wasn't done for me. My family had money, but they never had love. So I don't glorify money. I don't give a fuck about that shit. I know you need it to survive, but I just try to spread love. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, people gonna stay bothering. You know what? People gonna stay hating, y'all. It's gonna be some haters out here. So I understand you, King, because you gotta stay on guard. Because it be so many people out here that's hating. You ready to let them know. that, you know what I'm saying, you don't play. But everything don't have to cause a reaction, because as soon as you give people that reaction, this shit just gonna blow up, and then it be like, okay, for what? Some things are entertaining, but at the same time, you don't want to hold that negativity. It brings a certain spirit, a certain energy. I'm telling y'all, I'm 38. So I just be trying to school, people when I can. Like, it ain't no more OGs, like I said, no more aunties that try to really school people and have a genuine love for people, even if they don't know them. So I am very rare. Like, it's people that sit in my chair and will talk to me after they get their nails done for like 2 or 3 hours. Like, man, it's people that cry in my chair, confess to me in my chair. They like, Sierra, I just feel something from you and I don't know what it is. But I love, the more I talk, the more I move someone, and it feels good. Oh yeah, it definitely feels good. It feels good being on here with y'all, King. I saw the light in you. I saw the God in you. When I saw the video, like, and for me to have no ill will towards you when that shit happened, I'm not gonna be. It just brought a lot out of me, and it's like, King, you are so powerful. You can bring the best out of people. You are very powerful. And I realized that even through a live, even not knowing nobody, I'm the type of person that can feel things through people. I'll tell my daughter if something about to happen, or something about somebody, and this shit actually happens. Like, damn, how the fuck did you know that? My intuition is hella. So even when I came down here, everything don't have to be wherever you at in life. Never let nobody tell you that you don't want more. Because even when I got to Atlanta and I got a shop and you got the house and I got all this, I just wasn't happy. I just knew I wanted more in my life, and never be afraid or apologize to let people that you just want, you want more in your life. So I just tell people, and I just try to school people every day on how to get this money and how to get advantages and how to take advantages of everything, because I think we had to go through it so y'all don't have to go through it. I went through a lot of stuff so my daughter don't have to go through it. My daughter didn't grow up in Detroit. It's certain streets. My daughter, she's so proud. She's like, have you heard of this street called Mound? I said, girl, yeah, it's in Detroit. Like, my daughter, she's aware. I make sure my daughter is aware of things, but I even try to keep my daughter out of the streets. I went through some shit so my daughter didn't have to. And of course, in life, you go through stuff. Our life ain't been perfect either. I done been through some shit. Okay, we all, my family, my daughter, we all still been through some shit. So I'm never coming on here like I'm perfect. I'm always transparent. No matter what happens and what y'all find out about me, I'm so real that I don't fuck with no fake people. I just want real, transparent people around me all day, all the time. Jesus had 12 disciples around him and wasn't nobody perfect. I don't need nobody who, a super crit, or I go to church 8 days out the week. It's cool to have a religion. You can still love the Lord and still do whatever you want to do in the world, but in a positive way, in a good way. So I don't believe in judging nobody on what you do. Like, but I just love to see people grow. So after I came down here in Atlanta, I knew, like, I was in Detroit, I was doing nails. Okay, things are just okay. But I was like, damn, I'm paying rent. See, people tell you the end and they tell you the beginning, but they don't tell you the middle. Like, okay, I'm here. I'm all right. I shouldn't be complaining. I thank God for what I got right here. But how do I get from here to there? So when I came down to Atlanta, like I said, I was telling King in my story, I left everything. And I want to tell this story and I'm going to sum it up, but I just want to encourage. And if y'all got any questions about business or anything, I'm going to put y'all on. If I don't know, excuse me, if I don't know about it, I'm going to put y'all on to the person that does know. If y'all hit me in my DMs or y'all hit me in my messages, man, if y'all need anything, man, I got y'all. Yes, Kel. Yes. Yeah, oh man, that's my favorite quote, Cam. Get rich or die trying. That's my favorite quote, but I try not to say it too much because where I'm at right now is being careful of the words that I put out. And I was never conscious of like what I say. Like when people be like, "Oh, I'm dead," like when people be laughing and stuff, like I really have to stop saying that, like little stuff, because sometimes we speak it in existence, Cam. Even if you be like, you know what, I want to go to Atlanta and braid hair, but I don't know. You just you just cross signals right there. You just interrupted your whole, and I'm not talking about you in general. I was just using it as an example because I want to see you better. I know, Cam, like you about to take this shit to a whole nother level. And if you need my help, I will help you. I definitely will help you with no problem. I just don't want to overstep my boundaries. But it's just like that, Cam. If you say something like, "Man, I want to come to Atlanta and braid for like 2, 3 days," but I don't know, but I don't have this. You just intercepted your own vibe, your own thing. And I was doing that without even knowing, like, damn, I gotta stop doing that. I'll say something like, damn, I want to do something, but I ain't got this. I ain't got the money. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got this. That wasn't a question. That wasn't a prophecy. The prophecy was not having, we know what we got now, you know what I'm saying? We little low, no matter where you at, low, high, whatever. That wasn't the prophecy. What you wanted to prophesize is I'm going to Atlanta and I'm going to do hair for 2 or 3 days. You feel me? And it's gonna come like that. So I was in Detroit, just living, me and my daughter. She was just about to graduate high school, things like that. So my daughter is crazy. She started doing nails. My daughter wasn't even gonna be a nail tech. She never wanted to do nails. My daughter was working at Subway. My daughter wasn't even a nail tech, and I never made her, be a nail tech because I never wanted to be one of them parents where I make you do something you don't want to do it. So my Vietnamese friend asked, can Sahara start doing pedicures? My daughter's name is Sahara. And he was like, can Sahara start doing pedicures? I said, sure, no problem. And then, see, Vietnamese too, you got to be careful because they don't want you to get ahead of them. See, in life, you're going to have connections, but everybody ain't your friend. You know what I'm saying? So after my daughter started doing pedicures at the Vietnamese salon, my daughter was like, can I do nails? She wanted to do nails. They didn't want her to do nails. And so the salon that I had, she would have to build up. I had a little suite. So she had to build up a clientele. And do you know my daughter built up her own clientele? She built that shit from the bottom because the greatest thing about people starting young is they're in school. Like y'all got all these high school, all these, college kids, high school, middle school, like y'all have all these kids around her. So all the little kids or whatever start, coming to get their little nails done or whatever. So after that, it was just like, damn, like I knew too that my daughter was getting older and Detroit was not for my daughter. Now I'm gonna tell y'all, like Detroit is gutter. Like I'm not gonna even sit here and hold it up, but I think every city got a hood. Every city got a hood. It's some shit in Atlanta I never seen in Detroit. And it's some shit in Detroit I never seen in Atlanta. But I knew Detroit wasn't for my daughter because how everybody. And I never wanted my daughter to be like, oh, let me go to my friend's house for a minute and then something happened. You know what I'm saying? Like I never wanted it to be a situation. So I knew I had to leave. So I told my daughter, she was on Instagram. And it's an Instagram popping and shit. I really wasn't on Instagram. I really wasn't on social media at all. I'm kind of old school. So she was on Instagram promoting her nails and stuff. So I was like, oh, I found out about hashtags. So I said, oh, you need to start hashtagging your pictures so people can see them. Uh, and this is the time I just wanted to move to Atlanta, Cam. I just had an idea. Cam, I ain't have nothing. I had a little savings. I got a regular car, regular everything. I didn't have nothing. I just wanted to speak it in existence. Like, man, I have to get to Atlanta. So she started doing nails and the Instagram shit popped off. And I told her, start hashtagging your pictures, all your nail pictures, hashtag Atlanta Nail Tech. And we in Detroit. So I just started telling her, like, hashtag, Detroit Nail Tech, Atlanta Nail Tech. You know what I'm saying? Just to put yourself out there, Atlanta. And right when she started using the hashtags, 2 weeks later, she got a phone call from SWV makeup artists. So that the group SWV, their makeup artists, called my daughter and they wanted her. Now, mind you, I told her to hashtag Atlanta. So they thought she was in Atlanta. So the makeup artist contacted my daughter and she wanted my daughter to do the nails of one of the artists of SWV. And my daughter was like, man, I'm not in town right now, but I can be. And I was thinking about giving all my savings. Do you hear me? The little that I had to give my daughter a flight the next day just to do their nails, I would have gave up everything just for my daughter to get on the flight and go do some nails and bring her ass right back because we ain't got no money. So the lady was like, no, we need it now. Because the thing about celebrity and doing celebrities and stuff like that, the hardest thing about that, people don't tell y'all behind the scenes, is they want y'all right then. Like literally, like somebody have called you out your sleep, like, because they don't know. And see, that's why I respect them so much. And that's why you got to respect the game and you got to realize, okay, if this is for me or it ain't for me. It really wasn't for me, but I respect it because certain celebrities, they don't know when they're going to get a call. They can get a call at 5 o'clock in the morning, like, hey, you want to do this radio show tomorrow? They like, damn, yeah. So damn, they like, okay, I got to get my hair done. I got to get a nail tech. So they immediately calling you. So I understand the urgency. Um, oh yeah, I understand that, King. I feel that, man. We good. But I understand the urgency of a celebrity. So when you get a phone call like that, they want you right then and there. If not, they just gonna go on to the next person. That's what I realized too. So Cam, I'm gonna put you on like Cam. I ain't gonna say nothing. I'm gonna do it. I don't like talking people ear off about that shit. I like doing some shit. Um, but I got you. Um, so she missed the SWV opportunity and she was really down on herself. And I said, don't worry about it, Sahar. We in Detroit, I was like, don't worry about it. I said, it's all right. Another opportunity is gonna come. Don't worry. So a couple days I've been thinking, I was thinking. So I asked her, I said, that makeup artist that contact you? She said, yeah. I said, ask her, does she know anybody that has a nail salon where you could rent out a table? You can go to Georgia for like 2 days, rent out a table and then just see how it go. So she called the makeup artist and she's like, sure, I got somebody. Plugged her in just like that with a nail shop in Atlanta. Very nice nail shop in Atlanta, by the way. Right in Atlanta, almost near the Buckhead area. It was a nice nail shop. She put her on, no problem. See, that's why I love people spreading love. That's me. If somebody need to connect, I'm gonna give it to you. If I need to connect from you, I might be asking people. I need stuff too. Like I'm not the type of person that thinks they have it all. I need people, so I might need something from you too. And be like, all right, bet. It may just be a conversation. That don't have nothing to do with money. I'm not that type. But my daughter. So we went down to Atlanta because I didn't want her to go by herself. She was, still in high school. She was a senior in high school. So we went down and I just stayed in an Airbnb. Like I didn't go down there with no car. I didn't have no rental car. Me and my daughter just caught a flight down there. I stayed in the Airbnb. She was catching a lift back and forth to the shop, 2 or 3 days. And the first time she went, really didn't have no clients. Like we just broke even. You know what I mean? You don't make no money, and that's in this game too. It takes so much, and not even just money, but it takes so much out of you. I had to take time off of work. You know what I'm saying? I had to get the flight. I had to get the Airbnb. You got to get all of that just to probably lose half of that shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's cool. I just knew I had to put myself out there. Like, all right, cool. I knew then, like, I just got to a point where it was like I knew I gotta give everything away. Like not everything, you know what I'm saying? Everything I had. So we went down there and it was cool. It was all right. Didn't make no money really. Um, so I thought about the Barner Brothers show too. Barner Brothers show was coming up. So I knew a couple of other nail techs. And I'm like, let's go down to Atlanta, do some nails or whatever. Um, that didn't really work out. They didn't really want to do no nails. People wasn't hustling. So it didn't really work out. My plan was for Detroit Nail Techs to come to Atlanta and do nails for like 24 hours. That was my plan, but what the fuck was I thinking? You know what I'm saying? All black people getting together. No. But it didn't really work out that way. So I was just trying to put people on. But as the time went past, my daughter went down there again. We lost out again, broke even again. Um, so I was on Instagram. I had a page, Sierra Salon. Sierra's underscore salon is my page. And my business page is Ultraviolet Nail Lounge too. And that's my shop. So I was on my business page on my Instagram, and this is after my daughter went to back and forth to Atlanta like 2 or 3 times. I was on my Instagram and I just ran across a post. It said Ultraviolet Nails Nail Lounge now hiring. And I'm like, oh, let me click on this. Didn't even know what Ultraviolet. I'm not sure. When I clicked on it, it was in Atlanta because I love Mimi, lovely Mimi from Love and Hip Hop. And Wild 'N Out. She's on the Wild 'N Out show now. Her name is Lovely Mimi, Asian girl. She owned the shop. So I just happened to be scrolling on Instagram and it said now hiring at Ultraviolet Nail Shop in Atlanta. So I just clicked on it. And it wasn't no number or anything. So I just messaged DM the page. And I'm like, hey, I'm Sierra, I'm from Detroit. And my work was average, nigga. My work was not on no Atlanta level at all. I was working in my little shop and I was working with the Vietnamese. We was just doing little short full sets and pedicures, nothing major. They were doing. We wasn't on the level. Detroit got some cold nail techs now, but Atlanta, they have a mixture of everybody, and they just took that shit to a whole nother level, the nail game. So I ran across the post. I messaged her. I was like, hey, I'm from Detroit. I would love to work in your salon. And whoever was on the page they messaged me back. Come to find out, she messaged me back out of all people, and she don't even run her own Instagram page. Somebody else run her Instagram page, and she just happened to run across my message on there, and she directly messaged me back. And this is how God works. I'm telling y'all, like, this whole story is gonna be how God works. I'm telling y'all. So she messaged me back, was like, hey, how you doing? Are you in Atlanta? That be that thing. Like, I'm just putting in existence. I'm just in my bed putting it in existence. So she was like, are you in Atlanta? I said, no, but I can. I can come, for like a couple of days or whatever. She like, no, don't worry about it. I don't want you to do that. Call me when you get, or just let me know once you find a place or whatever. If you plan on moving to Atlanta, once you find a place and settle down, you can come work. Because she didn't want me to be under pressure. She like, how you gonna come to Atlanta? I don't have no family here in Atlanta. I didn't know nobody here in Atlanta. But I knew I couldn't miss the opportunity. I didn't have no house down there, no nothing. And she would have felt bad. She feel me, you feel me? She like, no, I would feel bad if you came down here, didn't have no place to stay. So I knew I could not miss this opportunity. And this is when she just had got off the show or whatever. And the nail shit was popping. The nail place was popping. So I told her, I messaged her back like the next week. And I said, I'm going down there and I'm staying in a hotel. I said, fuck that. I said, I'm going down there. I'm staying in a hotel. My family in Detroit was not really supportive of me because I was a nail tech. They felt like that wasn't a career. My family is very bougie. They're very stuck up, half of my family. I'm the hoodest person in my family. Okay. If you go to a family function like tomorrow for Christmas, there's no drinking, not even a wine cooler. Okay. That's how my family is. I'm total opposite. So my family never thought that nails was a career. And actually, the same family who thought that, my daughter is making more money than their kids. So thank you, family. Thank you. But I had no family. I had nobody. So I'm like, damn, like I don't have nobody. My daughter just graduated out of um out of high school. I didn't have nobody. So I'm like, look, I messaged her, it's like, look, I'm coming to Atlanta next week. And I was like, I got everything set up. I was like, I'm good. I didn't tell her I had a house. I just was like, I get everything settled. So I was like, I get everything settled. You know what I'm saying? I would love to come down there, to Atlanta next week. And I was gonna come for like about a week because I told her I had to transition still out of, my house and everything in Detroit. And well, it was a two-family flat. I was staying in the flat. I had to transition everything. So it's gonna take me like some time to just leave everything. So I told her, I said, I'm gonna just come to Atlanta for a week, and then the next time I come back, I'm staying permanently, just to assure her that I wasn't just coming for 2 days. You know what I'm saying? Just letting her know I had nowhere to stay. So it was a girl named Melanie that I worked with in the Vietnamese shop. She was a black girl. She was real cool. I love how she moved. She would keep to herself. She would just come to work and go home. I love how she operated. And I didn't know her that well at all. But I chose her to go with me. My daughter didn't want to go at the time. So I got the job offer and I'm like, man, I'm about to go to Atlanta. But for my daughter, since she was so young, kids are not ready for that shock yet. And it was too much for my daughter at first. So I went to Atlanta with Melanie. I asked Melanie from the nail shop, didn't hardly know her at all. I said, hey, lovely Mimi got a nail shop down there. I'm like, do you want to come with me? She was like, hell yeah. We like, all right, bet. She fucking drove to Atlanta. My daughter stayed here with my mom. So my daughter wanted to go. She wanted my daughter to go. My daughter was really good at nails because y'all younger generation, y'all so good at this shit, man. Don't let these old hoes tell y'all nothing. Don't let these old hoes tell y'all nothing. Okay? Y'all are killing the game. And whatever y'all doing, I'm telling you, do not let these people tell y'all shit. Y'all killing the game, okay? So me and Mel, we older and shit. We go down there to do nails and shit, go down to Atlanta. We meet lovely Mimi. She like, where's Sahara at? She asked for my daughter. She like, where the fuck she at? My daughter was scared. She didn't want to come. So I was like, damn, I was like, and I just tried to actually kind of slide Mel in. You know what I'm saying? Her name was Melanie. So I was like, Sahara didn't come, but I got Mel. She looking at me like, nigga, that like, okay. But come to find out, it was a good fit, and Melanie stuck with the shop. And Melanie, even when I left the shop, well, I left the shop to manage another shop for Mimi. But even when I left there, Melanie was still working there. And Melanie, right now, she still stays in Atlanta, Georgia to this day because I offered her to come with me to the nail shop. And she moved to Georgia, and her whole family is here to this day. She thanked me to this day. She was like, Sierra, or the last time she saw me, she hugged me so tight. She wrapped her legs around me and everything. She was just like, Sierra, like, I really thank you, for doing that. But I'm going to tell you about that story too, because I stopped fucking with her because I you realize people when you start, a work relationship is different. You don't never realize people until you start really fucking with them. And one thing about Mel, she was just too much a clout chaser. She was one of them people in the salon that agree with everybody and then talk people behind people back. You know what I'm saying? She was into that gossip shit. So I just kind of left her alone because I'm not really into the shop gossip. Like, we could talk shit all day. Nigga, we could chop it up, but I'm not about to sit here and talk for 2 hours about somebody, a female that just left here. Like, that's whack, bro. Like, what y'all doing? So so we go down to Atlanta, we do nails for a minute. Staying in a hotel. Me and Mel, we stand in a hotel, we split the bill. We stay at Airbnbs. Her aunt offered us to stay in a place when we came down there. Her aunt was like, yeah, y'all can stay with us, because we was down there for a week and then we was gonna move permanently. She like, yeah, Mel, as soon as you move permanently, you can stay with us. Mel brought her kids. Her car drove all the way to Atlanta with her kids. After the week that we did, Mel came back thinking she was gonna stay with her auntie. Her auntie didn't even answer the phone. I'm talking about drove from Detroit to Atlanta, back to Atlanta. Because her auntie was like, yeah, you can come stay with me. You can come stay with me till you get on your feet. The lady didn't even answer her phone for 2 hours. And then when she finally answered her phone, when Mel got to her auntie's place, because I was supposed to be staying there too, but I was telling Mel like, you go first, because I don't really stay with people. Like, I don't depend on nobody but myself. When I'm going through something, I try not to tell nobody. I try not to mention it to nobody. So when she got there, it was so many people in her auntie house where it was people sleeping on the living room floor. So it is story time. So I was like, Mel, where y'all gonna sleep? Like, she got people everywhere in the house. Why didn't she tell y'all this before you packed up and your whole shit and moved from Detroit to Atlanta? So that didn't work out. So we still had to stay in the hotel. We got to pay for a hotel every night. Okay. A hotel every night, breaking even. You know what I'm saying? The money that you making from the nail shop or whatever, you're not making no money, like barely got money to eat. It was times I was in a hotel when my daughter was here, because my daughter came a little later and she had to go back. She came like for a couple of days and did nails, but it was times where me and my daughter had to split a dinner, and I bought that dinner off of tips that my clients had gave me. My nail clients that I had did the whole day, you accumulate tips and stuff, because there we went on commission. They ran off a commission. So you didn't get paid like every week, paid was like every week or whatever, which was still good. But, just being, I understand, me and my daughter had to split meals, when I got off of work. And, I stayed in a hotel. And during that time, Mimi saw my hustle. Mimi saw my grind. Like, let me and lovely Mimi, even to this day, like, we best friends. So Mimi loved that hustle. She saw that hustle in me. So she opened up a hair salon. And that didn't work out because her husband fucked her over too. Her husband, it was so sad that to see Mimi's husband treat her like that. You would never see me on her Instagram. I was the one behind the scenes. If lovely Mimi, if I was in her house and she doing a YouTube or she doing a live, I'm doing a matrix trying to get out the camera. Like, they ain't about to clown me. Because them people be going in on her lives and her pictures. I'm like, no, Mimi, I don't want to be on your live. I don't want to be on nothing. So she opened up the hair shop, and her husband had fucked her over on that. He wanted to open up a hair shop. Mimi didn't know nothing about hair. He was just an opportunist. She opened up a hair shop, but she offered for me to clean it. The hair shop was right next to the nail shop in Atlanta. So she saw me doing nails. She saw me hustling. She like, Sierra, I got this hair shop over here that needs to be cleaned. Do you want to come clean it? You know what I'm saying? Like 3 times a week for some extra money. I was like, sure. I'm like, fuck it, shit, I'll clean it. I was cleaning the hair shop. Mimi, she moved. She got a house over here in Atlanta. And I helped her. She needed help unpacking with her house and everything. So we created a bond together other than like Instagram and shit. I'm that friend. I'm that person that's gonna ask how you doing. You know what I'm saying? I'm not an opportunist. So when I fuck with these people, it's on a personal level. But at the same time, it's nothing wrong with seeing somebody. If I put you on to somebody like, hey, this such and such, you're not a fan, you're not fanning out. Like, that's natural to be excited to see somebody. So I'm not saying it like that. I'm saying it as far as like, I just love being around people, good people. So she moved into a house. So she like, Sierra, I need help cleaning my house. Big ass, she got a 9-bedroom house. She like, I need help cleaning my house like 2 or 3 days a week. Do you want to come over and clean? She saw I was a hustler. I said, absolutely. I had never cleaned a house a day in my life. I had never cleaned. I had jobs. I had a lot of jobs, but one job I had never had was cleaning houses or anything like that. And I don't knock nobody. I commend everybody for what they do and the hard work. And it's definitely hard work. But I humbled myself no matter what. I didn't say, oh, I ain't want to clean your house. I ain't doing that, because I knew my purpose was greater. Not to even get in a circle with all these people, because I was already in. So I didn't have to do that. I knew that my purpose was greater. So I started cleaning her house. So now I'm working at the shop. Now I'm cleaning the hair shop. And I would do that while I was on break at the nail shop. So I'll be at the nail shop, and on my breaks, I would go to the hair shop, you know what I'm saying, to clean up or clothes or whatever. And at this time, I didn't have no car down there. I left everything to my daughter. My daughter had my car. She was in high school, senior high school. She had everything. I left everything to my daughter. in Detroit. And by myself down here. I didn't have a car. And one lady, and I thank her to this day, she was a nail client and she knew our story. And she was like, "Oh yeah, you and Mel can come stay with me." And I was like, "Yeah, right, girl, quit playing." She's like, "No, y'all can come stay with me." And I never ever took nobody up on an offer like that. Even to this day, I'm still thinking like, how did I stay with somebody that I didn't even know? Like, that's God. But see, I had no family, I had nobody. So the girl stayed so far that I would have to wake up at 7:30 in the morning to get to work at 11 o'clock. No, I would have to leave the house at 7:30, not get up. I would have to leave. I gotta get up about 6 o'clock. I would have to leave the house at 7:30 in the morning just to get to work at 11 o'clock from her house. So we moved in. I'm sleeping in the living room, somebody's house. Mel had her baby, so I let her keep the room. The other girl had her room, and I slept in the living room on an air mattress. So and that really it was it's a lot to to stand with somebody. But I thank God for the opportunity. I'm not gonna say nothing bad about nobody. I thank God that she gave me that opportunity. Ain't nobody perfect, but I had no car at the time. Mel had a car, but some stuff happened with that, y'all. It's another story. When you start learning people and learning how people are, people act like you owe them something. Like, she was taking me back and forth to work, and like I said, I do not like depending on nobody. I had a car since I was 15 years old. That was the first time in life I had ever been without a car, and I'm not talking about material things. I'm just talking about the lesson. I said, God trying to teach me something. I hadn't went from a rental car, nothing. I said, God is trying to teach me something. Always, no matter what lesson it is, make sure you got the lesson that God is trying to teach you. So I had to depend on her to take me to work, and I felt she made me feel so bad for taking me to work, because it was certain days. Then first she was working at the nail salon, and then certain days she was working at like a nursing home. So she would have to take me to work first. And it was just, I hate when people get mad at stuff. I'm like, I changed your life in Georgia, and you gotta just, and her job was only 10 minutes away from my job. So she made me feel so bad that I never even asked her for a ride again. I woke up at I no not woke up. I left the house at 7:30 in the morning by myself. In Georgia, the cities are so slow, they don't have public transportation. You got to catch like bus stops. You got to catch this bus at like a bus terminal and get on these big express buses, look like them buses you go out of town in the casino trips with. They use those buses to take you to the inner city. So I had to wake up at 7:30 in the morning. No, leave the house at 7:30 in the morning, walk a mile and a half to the transit center so I can get on the express bus. That express bus took me to a stop, and I had to walk to a train station. When I got off that train, I had to walk to another bus stop and catch another bus to work. Every day I did that shit. I said, God got a purpose. No matter what you used to, if you can give it up and sacrifice everything. I didn't think I was too good. I never was on there, and I never thought nothing about it. Even the whole time I was working with all those black people in the salon, they knew I didn't have a car. They never asked me did I want nothing to eat. They never asked me to get nothing to eat. Like, if when people black, I noticed, like, that's what made me know it's like people really don't give a fuck sometimes. People like legit don't give a fuck. That's what made me care so much. That's what make me love. I'm like, fuck it. I'm going hard for my people. I'm not doing this. I'm going hard for my people. So I would just walk to get myself something to eat. I used to be in my own lane, man. And that's what Mimi, lovely Mimi, she said, that's what I loved about you, Sierra. She said, because you would just be on your own shit. I had my headphones on, all females in the shop. Like, if I ain't doing no nails, I have my headphones on. I just be in my own world. Now, I'll talk to people, talk shit for a minute. Hey, what's up? How you doing? You all right? Crack jokes. But after that, it was just like I knew like these people was not, for me. And it's okay. I had to realize that. And so I was just walking, back and forth and catching the bus, doing everything that I had to do. And I would have to leave the shop early too, because the buses stop running. In the countries in Georgia, and when you get country, the buses start running like at like 5:30 or something. So I had to leave the shop early on top of that. But once I saved up enough money, I got a little car and I started doing Lyft. So not only am I doing nails, I'm cleaning the shop, I'm cleaning, still cleaning her house, and I'm doing Lyft. I used to get up at 6 o'clock in the morning. That's why I'm up too. I used to get up at 6 o'clock in the morning and do Lyft. Well, be ready. So at 6 o'clock in the morning, I would do Lyft from 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. And then the shop opened up at 11. So I would go back home, get in the shower real quick, be at the shop at 11. And then while I'm at the nail shop, I would clean the hair shop in between. And then on my days off, I would go to her house and clean. So 7 days a week, a bitch was out. It was motivation because I took myself out of my element to where I ain't had no choice but to hustle. I didn't have no family. I ain't had nothing. Mimi, lovely Mimi, they was in that party scene then, and she was going out like, hey, Sierra, she was so cool. Lovely Mimi is probably one of the coolest celebrities like I ever met, like in my life. Like she like me, she don't care, she don't judge. You never know what to think when somebody on Instagram, but she don't judge nobody, bro. Like she is just so loving, no matter what somebody say or anybody try to depict her in any type of way. She is loving. Her shop could have easily been full of Vietnamese people and it wasn't. She hired only black girls. I commend her for that. Her sisters, her brothers are nail techs in DC. They are nail techs. She could have easily got nail, Vietnamese people, they connect all over. So she could have easily got her family to get her some Vietnamese nail techs, but she didn't. All of her people in the nail shop was black. All black people. And do you know all them people in the nail shop fucked her over? Except like one or two people. Do you know everybody in the nail shop was stealing from her? And that's why I work with just me and my daughter to this day. Like I stopped employing people. Like I stopped hiring people because they were stealing my product. They were taking it home. And what they'll do is, because the shop page is popping and you have to, it's commission. Excuse me, it's commission based. So you get 60% of your pay, they get 40, but they include everything. See, this nail stuff is not cheap. See, if you get some hair curlers, like a set of curling irons, those curlers gonna last you for like 10 years, the old school curlers. But nail stuff, you gotta buy the liquid, you gotta buy the nails, you gotta buy the glue, all the designs, all the stones. You gotta continuously replenish that over and over. Nail stuff is not cheap. So we would supply all the nail stuff for all the clients and everything, and she would pay them every week. Do you know that wasn't enough? The clients that she brought them, they would personally give the client their number so they could take them home and do the nails. Be like, no, I ain't giving her 40% of my money. I'm going to just take them home. But not only are you taking a client home, you're taking her product. So you're going to steal her product to go do her clients that she gave you at home. And see, that's how God works. Because no matter what people be thinking that they can get away with, they're not getting away with it. You're playing yourself. When people do things like that, they not playing nobody but they fucking self. You never know what type of doors can open up for you when you have organic relationships. You never know what type of shit can open up for you if you just be solid. Me, I never stole nothing from her. I came in her shop with my own shit. I would have to pack my shit up every day in the nail salon because they steal so much in the nail salon. And I didn't even believe it. When I first started the shop in Atlanta, it was one girl was real cool with Mimi. She like, if you want anything in this shop, take it with you. I said, what? I said, every day? I said, I got to take all this nail shit with me every day? She said, yes. I'm like, okay. Then eventually my shit started missing, and I had to create a little tote and carry my shit every day out of the nail shop because all the nail techs were stealing. And it's not even about the nail techs, it's our people. It's beyond the nail game. It's our people thinking that they can get over on somebody. At a certain point, I consider people like milk. People be good at first, but then once they see they can get away with something, they try to get away with it. And I don't knock no people getting away with it. Like, if you're going to get over on a big company or somebody rich, like, I don't knock that shit. Get over on those people. Don't get over on no little business. Don't get over on people that you know. So that's for a lot of people hung themselves in a nail salon. If you realize it's a high rotation in nail salons, you will never see the same nail tech probably twice sometimes, because the rotation rate is so high. So I did nails in Mimi shop. So I was, just working, man. I'm just working, working, working. Just all I'm doing is just working. So Mimi got offered a second nail salon, and she didn't know who she was going to get to run it. So she pulled me to the side. She was like, out of all the people she know, she been knowing these people have been working with her way before I came in the game. Out of all these people she could have asked, she asked me to manage her salon. It's in Decatur. So people was hating on me. Oh, people was talking about I'm sleeping with Mimi. They made rumors in the shop that me and her sleeping together. I'm having threesomes with her and her husband. I'm like, now I know Mimi do some crazy shit, okay? But this ain't that. So then that's why I say I don't knock people, because I have crazy friends to do everything. Like, I don't knock what people do. Mimi, she is off the chain. Do you feel me? I'm a little more reserved, but we still got along. So I don't care like how somebody come. You could be silly. You could be Mimi, her personality. You never know what the fuck is gonna come out her mouth. Like, I don't know what she's gonna say next, but I love that about her. So never be afraid to be yourself. Whatever it is. If a motherfucker don't like it, fuck it. It just wasn't meant for them to rock with you. So she offered me to be a manager of her shop. They started making rumors about me. They started, kind of hating on me or whatever. One girl, she was kissing ass and she thought she was, about to get the spot, and she didn't. And I told Mimi, I said, these are not your friends. She said, why you say that? I said, because if they were really your friends, they would really support you. Like, I had days off. I had like 2 days out the week off. And on my 2 days off, her friend would come in the Decatur shop and work for me. And she would never clean the shop. She would leave it dirty, won't sweep, won't clean the bathrooms, won't do nothing. I said, Mimi, I said, this is not your friend. I said, whatever personal vendetta she got against me, I said, she never should take it out on you. I said, Mimi, if this is your real friend, she will sweep your floor. Like, I ain't gonna leave. I'm a sweep. Shit, I ain't gonna leave my friend shit like this. This my friend shit. Instead, she was thinking she was being vindictive. Like, nah, I'm gonna just leave this shop dirty. I said, Mimi, that's not your friend. I used to tell Mimi a lot of people wasn't her friend, and that shit just unfolded like it just unraveled like some fucking tissue. And I give everybody the benefit of the doubt until they show, like I said, until they show me that they're different. So I was telling her, I said, Mimi, this is not your real friend. I said, if this was your real friend, she would want to keep your business nice. And then why wouldn't you want to keep a salon nice? If you made it dirty, why wouldn't you clean up behind yourself? Like, they not asking you to do nothing extra. And I was telling her, you be careful of people that you're around. So all these people that she was around in Atlanta, they fucked her over. And that's one reason why she left too. After she divorced her husband, she was like, fuck Atlanta. And let me tell you, so I was managing the Decatur shop and going through that. I ain't worried about it. The girl didn't clean. I'm just like, whatever, I'm just working. So the shop was in a strip mall that I was at in Decatur. And the people that worked next to us was complaining about the nail smell. So they like, Mimi, you gonna have to get like some ventilation and some better ventilation in here. It was gonna cost like $3,000. And I told her, I'm like, look, they said you got to get some ventilation. First, they gave her like a month, 2 months, went past 3 months. They like, look, I had to call her like, Mimi, they said you got to get ventilation in here or you can. They didn't even accept her rent payment. When I went to go pay the rent for the shop, I was like, Mimi, they're not accepting your payment. You got to get ventilation in this nail shop. And this was after she broke up with her husband. She had just broke up with her husband. Things weren't going right with there. And I said, Mimi, they not accepting my rent payment. I said, Mimi, we got to get this ventilation. She said, Sierra, I don't even want the shop no more. She said, do you want to buy the shop? I was like, hello? Hello? The fuck? I said, buy. I said, Mimi, I don't have no money. I said, hold on. I said, yeah, like, can I do like a payment plan or some shit? But it was like, out of all people, she offered me that shop. And after she offered it to me and I accepted it, somebody else came after me, not in the nail game or nothing. They just found out that she was selling it. They offered her double of what I was gonna pay her, and she turned it down. That's how I knew she was a real one then. It wasn't about the money. It's about the principle. She said, Sierra, I gave it to you because I knew that you were gonna take care of it. She didn't want to sell it to nobody that didn't want to do nothing with the name. So she was like, I gave it to you because of that. Because I asked her, I said, why did you take it? I said, I would have respected you for taking a double shit. I would have respected that. But as I see, and when I get that, I try to give that back to other people, man. That genuine shit, because I don't get that often. And I've never got it in Atlanta since then. I've never been close to nobody in Atlanta since her. I just stay to myself. I just do my clients, man, and I go home. So after that, I didn't have no money. She offered me the whole shop. She was selling both of her shops. The hair shop had already been sold before she broke up. Now she had these two nail shops. She like, look, I'm moving back to Washington to DC with my family. This divorce is hectic. I'm selling both of the shops. She's like, do you want this shop right here? So I was like, yeah. I said, yeah. Didn't know how, but I spoke it. I was like, yeah, I'll get it. And I was like, oh Lord, how the fuck I'm about to get this shop? So it was a guy I worked at the smoke shop. I'm in a strip mall, and it was a smoke shop, black owned, was real cool. And we always talked the whole time that I had been working there. He had joked around. He always asked how the business was, and he always joked about um selling this, buying the shop, because a lot of girls come through there. They love the girls to come through there. So I called him, was like, look, Mimi is selling the shop, and I wanted to know if you wanted to be a business partner. Um, And if he was going to be a business partnership, he was going to pay half, and I was going to pay her monthly my half. And do you know this man offered to pay the whole 10,000 cash to Mimi, and he paid her? I don't know this man from a can of paint. I never had sexual relationships with this man. He was just a person that owned a place that was right next to me. I'm telling y'all how God worked. Like, all of this story that I'm telling y'all is just a testimony. Like, for real. Like, I was in Detroit, man, on the bed, like that. This is how God worked, y'all. Like, I asked him, I was like, why me? Out of all people, I ain't fucking, you know what I'm saying? I'm the OG in this bitch. Like, I'm the old school person. I'm like, oh, you see that? I'm like, I'm putting them on my clients and shit. Like, man, she got a fat ass nigga. You better get on that. I was that type. And knowing where I came from, he didn't know where I came from. He didn't know my story, y'all. Nothing. I just asked him, like, why me? It was like, okay, what's the catch? At first, I'm like, no, it's a catch to this shit, man. I don't know, man. It's a catch. But at the same time, when you do good, it's gonna come back to you, and you never know when it's gonna come. People say, just wait on it, hold on. I was always the type of person, like, I'm waiting, I'm holding on, like, I'm 30. When is my time gonna come? When is it gonna come? I had to go get it. I had to go get it. And if I wasn't at that time, at that place, if we wouldn't have never met, if I wouldn't have never been, real at the shop with Mimi to even be a manager at the other shop, if all this shit wasn't being placed, if I was just solid, I never took no clients home. I never took nothing from her. I never stole nothing from her. I was just always solid. And if I needed something or anything, I would ask her for it. Now, like, I ain't rich out here, so if I needed anything, I would just ask her for it. And and from then on, like, she sold me the shop. We signed the papers, you know what I'm saying? Like, right now, if you go on my page, my business page is Ultraviolet Nail Lounge 2, because she sold me the second one. You know what I'm saying? And we was in Decatur. We not in Decatur no more, but and then I was so excited to get the shop and hire all black people, and come to find out I couldn't trust none of them. I couldn't trust nobody in the shop. Now that really fucked me up. That right there was a game changer. And one thing I had asked her, I said, Mimi, why you giving up your shops? I said, you popping right now. I said, why you giving up your nail shops? She said, Sierra, I can't trust nobody. She said, this nail shop ain't what it cracked up to be. She's like, Sierra, I'm not making no money off these nail shops. It's like, it's cool to advertise it on Instagram, but she said, Sierra, I'm not making no money. She was like, I'm not making no investment at all, because guess what? People were stealing from her. Mimi, she don't like to do no work. She pay everybody to do everything. She just want to see the money. Mimi don't want to do, we had to do everything, but I love her. Even if it came to court for the shop, like she don't go. We had to go to court. We got to pay the bills. We got to pay the rent. We got to pay everything. But she will, she's that type. She don't want to see nothing. But at the same time, people under her, the people were stealing from her to where she wasn't even making no profit. And you won't see that on Instagram. She was real, she real and transparent though. She'll tell, but that's what people don't tell on Instagram. People be bragging, I got a shop and I got this and I got that. Number one, I don't brag. I let people know like what it is. But at the same time, when somebody think that they're better than you because they have a shop, no, they're not. You just breaking even. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't act like you and not in the same boat with other people. Like, we all in the same boat. And I never try to act like I was any different than anybody else. I just try to stay humble, man, and stay low key no matter what. She put me on to so many people, you know what I'm saying, as far as like, and what I did is I passed that on like to my daughter. Like, she was so good at nails. Like when Mimi like, oh, a celebrity want their nails done, I wouldn't go. I would send my daughter. Like, I wouldn't do shit like that. Like, no, I did a couple of people, but I felt my daughter was better. And then out this whole nail game, I've been doing nails since I was 15 years old. When my daughter started doing nails and she was better than me, and she's sweet as hell now. If you go on my page, my daughter is Nails by Sahara. She is so cold that I knew that this nail game wasn't for me. It was for her. I said, damn, all the time I've been doing nails and I've been in school for nails and shit like that. I said, this whole nail game wasn't even for me. This whole thing coming to Atlanta and doing nails and all that, this shit wasn't even for me, dog. It was for my daughter. This shit wasn't even for me. It was for me at the time. But it's like a baton, you know what I'm saying? Like, you got to pass that bitch on. And that's what I'm trying to do to everybody. I'm trying to put everybody on. I don't care if you want to sell a bracelet. I don't care if you want to sell some socks. Or how many pairs of socks? We're going to have 100 variety of socks. What you want? We're going to have heated socks. What else you want? We're going to sell pin. I don't care what somebody's selling, man. I just try to help people because of where I came from. And paying it forward. A lot of people don't pay it forward. A lot of people want to show you the boost, you know what I'm saying? They want to show you the bags that they bought. They want to show you the car that they driving. They want to show you the house that they doing it. But they never really telling you the real, you know what I'm saying? They never really telling you like the insides of shit, you know what I'm saying? So I just try to be as transparent as I can, man. I'm just 100. I just try to be as real as possible. So after I just realized I couldn't hire nobody and people were stealing from me, and see, I'm from Detroit, so people can't pull that shit on me. People like, oh, why don't you get cameras in the shop? No, I am the camera. Like, even if I got a cameras in the shop, if I have a thing of liquid or some powders, you got a ton of stuff in the shop. I don't have time to sit and watch a camera for 8 hours a day. Like, I don't have that, nobody has that type of time. But I told people, I said, the question was, it wasn't whether I needed a camera or not, because I caught them stealing. The question is, can I trust somebody? After a while, it was nail techs. Excuse me, y'all, I got emotional. But after a while, it was nail techs that were stealing from me. Like, one girl, the shop don't open up to 11 o'clock. So she decides to come to the shop at 8 o'clock in the morning and do a client. And she thought she was going to be gone before we opened up at 11, girl. So I'm up early in the morning, you know what I'm saying? I'm riding past the shop. And I see the motherfucking lights on at the shop. It's 9 o'clock. I'm like, who the fuck in the shop? And then at this point, I'm already hip to what she doing, because if anytime she needed to come to the shop early, she would text me. She was texting me. But when people like Milk, they start, you know what I'm saying, just unfolded. So when she stopped texting me, I'm just thinking she not in the shop in the morning. So I get in the shop because I want to see exactly where she at on the lady nails, because I want to see if she just started. And I'm not going up to the table or nothing. I'm just going past her like, hey, how you doing? So I see she ain't just start. So I said, oh, she been here for a minute. Oh, so you was about to leave before 11 before I left. That's like me going to Applebee's, opening up and cooking for my friends before they open up at 11 o'clock. Right. And then when I asked her, she talking about, oh, I ain't know I wasn't supposed to take clients. The business hours are 11 to 7. What do you mean you don't know? And this lady was older than me, y'all. I'm 38. This lady was older than me. Like, why are you playing games? I don't see, it's one thing to just be real, but don't try to play on my top. Like, do not try to do that. Just be real with me. So after that, I let her know, like, look, you cannot have no clients at 8 o'clock. Your first client is at 11, and the last client is at 7 o'clock. I'll take the last client to the last minute. So I told her, just take your clients, at 7 o'clock. Just keep them doing business hours. So a week go past, 2 weeks go past. This bitch gonna come in with her client. Excuse my language. She's gonna come in with her client on a Saturday. I'll never forget it. She comes in on a Saturday at 6:30 p.m. or almost 7:30 at night to do her first client, because she know me and my daughter about to leave. And I'm peeping this, bro. Like, people don't think you peep shit. And I love when people think that I don't peep shit, because it's easier to detect people. I don't give people an impression that I'm even, you know what I'm saying? I give people, I love when people doubt me. I love it. I love that shit, because it's easier to detect fuck shit. So she tried to do this client at 7 o'clock at night. I said, okay, here we go. See, certain people, I know what she's trying to do. She trying to wait till me and my daughter leave so she can collect the money. So she'll tell me, oh, the client was $50 when the client was really $150 client, and she'll tuck the money to the side. I know how people are, because even the client that she had that morning, the lady had drove all the way from Florida to Atlanta. I know she ain't spending no $50, man. She not spending no $50 getting no nails done, dog. She not. So, mind you, it's a Saturday, 7 o'clock, her first client. And do you know that the client that she had at 7 o'clock was the same client she had at 8 o'clock in the morning? That same client she trying to get money from? The same client. So she thinking me and my daughter about to leave. And I just tell them, leave the money in the register when you leave the last client. I want to trust people, y'all. I just want to make money and go home. Like, let's just get it. But people don't want to do that. So I was already on to it. I said, oh, I'm hip to this shit she doing. She set her client down. I'm cleaning up, ready to go. She set her client down. I said, okay, I'm going to let her do her client. Because I'm not that person either. I'm not rude. I would never be in front of her client like, you got to go. If I had a problem, I would pull her to the side. Like, you know what? We got to talk. I'm not that person to be doing all that shit in front of clients. Mimi, she was loud. She was ghetto in front of clients. Mimi was off the chain with her clients. Do you hear me? That was my dog. I'm the total opposite. So she about to do the client. So I said, you know what? I said, let me get this money from her before I leave. And let me ask her in front of her client. So she can't lie. You know what I'm saying? So her client know the total too. So she'll say it out loud. So I asked her in front of her client. I said, Naima, we about to go. Can you give me a total for your client before we leave? She was like, sure, okay. So I wait about 5 minutes. I go clean up. Now, mind you, it takes 60 seconds to show your client a picture like, here, what do you want done? It takes 5 minutes. People know what they want on their nails before they come through the door. You got 2 weeks to figure out what you want on your nails. It didn't take her that long. I know when I do clients, it doesn't take that long. So I let 5 minutes go past. I was like, Naima, you know what she getting? She know we about to close the shop. Not even considering that we about to close and I have to go. People don't give a fuck about you. And mind you, I'm trying to tell her, I'm trying to make her give me a total in front of her client. So her client hears it too, and I hear it too. So I know how much is in the drawer. But the girl trying to be so slick. She said, I said, I need a total. She said, I don't have it yet. I said, oh shit, here we go. And then she looked at me like with an attitude, like, I don't have it yet. And I'm looking like, bitch, you ain't even supposed to be doing your client anyway. In here at 7 o'clock on a Saturday, you already coming in on some fraudulent shit, and you got the nerve to have an attitude. That's a dead giveaway. When somebody on some fuck shit, they automatically get on a defense when you ain't even said nothing to them. I mean, you know, in the nail shop. So I said, okay, I see where this going. So I wait another 10 minutes. I'm talking about to the point where I'm in my car and everything. I tell my daughter, I said, you know, go ahead and collect the money from her. My daughter handled all the payroll. I said, go ahead and collect her money. She said, she went in the shop. She came back out, said, Naima won't give it to me. She said, she's not ready yet. I had to get out my damn car like, yeah, I need a total. And I still, bro. See, this is the God in me. Everybody got it in them. I'm not saying that. I'm just letting y'all know, for example, like everybody got it in them. So I had to pull it out of me. Mind y'all know where I'm from. So I could you know how you play some shit in your head that can go one way, but it be like, okay, let's not do that. So I went in there. I was like, hey, Naima, you know, we're going to need a total because I got to go. I apologize, but, you know, it's late. And I wasn't expecting you to have a client this late, but we're going to need a total from you before we leave the salon. And do you know, she still was irritated, gave me the little ticket like the girl was paying $50 for her nails. I got the money. I left. Before I can even get down the street, do you know the nail tech is calling me talking about, I don't appreciate you asking for money in front of my client. I feel like that was rude. My client felt like that was rude too. And I didn't appreciate that. Do you know I made a U-turn so motherfucking fast? Well, no. I dropped my daughter off to her destination. That's what I did. I dropped my daughter off and I text her. I said, who the fuck you think you talking to? Now, mind you, I had never talked to them in any kind of way. I'm always respectful with everybody that come around me. You can go it and leave as you please. I'm not no micromanager. The only thing I ask all the nail techs to do is just be there for your clients. You don't have to be there sitting in our face. You don't have to be there. You know, I'm not that person. You could be on your phone. You can go run errands. You could do whatever. I'll tell you when your client about to come. I'm so cool. So after being that cool, you can't fuck me over, man. You can't do that. So she called me talking about, I think that's rude that you asked for the money. I just simply asked for the money because we had to leave. And I know how I said it. It wasn't in a rude way. How you gonna be rude asking for money? Like I'm, you know, because I know me in customer service. I know me in my personal life, but customer service, I do not play with my clients. People know me as far as customer service. They don't know this life. So I tell her in the text, like, bitch, I don't give a fuck about none of that. I was like, you shouldn't be having a client come in at 7 o'clock at night anyway. I'm texting her this. I'm mad as hell. Like, I've never cussed at her. The whole time she been working there, we had never got into an argument, never got into nothing, because I'm not that type of person. So we're never going to get into an argument. Anybody that knows me is never going to get into an argument. We're never going to get into anything because I'm not even that type of person. Like, it's not worth it. You know what I'm saying? I know when to hold and when to fold. But I don't let people talk to me in any type of way. I think at a certain time when people mistake your kindness for weakness, like, oh, that bitch ain't gonna do shit. Sometimes you gotta let them know. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you gotta let them know. Like, I was like, who the fuck are you talking to? Like, do not talk to me like that. So when I dropped my daughter off, and I realized too, I said, that girl is getting more than $50 on her nails. Let me bag it up. Before we left the shop, then this how God worked. Before me and my daughter left the shop, I told to her, I said, this is going to be Naima's last day. My daughter said, why? I said, I feel it. because I knew she was trying to play me from this client. Like, you gonna bring a client, who comes in a salon on a Saturday at 7 o'clock at night? Cam, you know all about it. Who comes in at a shop and do their first client at 7 o'clock at night? She trying to play me. So when we walked out the shop and I went to my car, I said, Sahara, this is gonna be her last day. She was like, how you know that? I said, I could feel it. This was before she even texted me. I wasn't in the car yet. This was before she texted me all of that. So when she texted me that, I responded back. I dropped my daughter off to where she needed to go, and I went back to the shop. Because I was like, you know what? I'm going to sit and wait for her client. I said, I'm going to sit here and wait for her to finish her client. And this is going to be like, we're not going to do this because you already trying to get over on me. And then now you want to be disrespectful when all I'm trying to do is help you. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. So do y'all know she had me waiting and took her time with that client? She had me waiting at 10:30 at night because she thought I was going to leave. Do you know she sat there to 10:30 at night because she thought I was going to leave? She thought I was going to get tired. I was going to get impatient. Do you know on her nails, didn't even do her toes. At 10:30 at night, she going to ask me, I can't do her pedicure? I gotta go. I'm like, y'all, I can't with this nail business, please. That's why I'm ready. I want people to do. I think I'm at an age where like this ain't. I gotta pass it on. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm 30, like I'm 38. Like my patience. It's like, how the fuck did you think you was about to do a pedicure at 10:30 at night, dog? Why did you just draw this whole client out this long from 7 o'clock, bro, to 10:30 at night? I was so pissed, y'all. I was so pissed. And when I was at the door, I said, Naima, now how much longer are you gonna be? It was like 10:25. She was like, I'm done now, but I can't do a pedicure. I said, absolutely not. I did just like that. I was like, absolutely not. And I'm a type of person I could be sarcastic too without being rude. So she couldn't do the girl pedicure. And then the girl left. And I told her, I'm like, oh, this is her last. I already knew it. Like, this is your last day. Like, what the fuck you think you doing? You're not about to sit here and play us like that. And I'm like, you have a client at 7 o'clock at night. And then the thing is, like I said, I'm not rude or disrespectful. Like this wasn't my thing. I didn't wake up thinking that this shit was about to happen. So we exchanging words, I come in the shop, her client left. And she just automatically get on the defense. Anybody that's guilty like that, they automatically get on defense. And I'm not that type of person. So I just had to go to the front door of the salon, and down the street of the salon is like the DeKalb little county jail. Don't judge what the shop was. But I had to really go look at the shop, look at the jail, and like this. I had to go like, oh my God, I might be in that bitch tonight if I smack this bitch. For real, because I'm not a fighter. Like, my daughter has seen me fight one time in her life, and that fight was for her, because somebody came in a nail salon trying to bully her from freaking middle school or something, and they was grown. So I don't get into fights like that. So for somebody to take me there, I had to go look at the jail. So like, I might be in this motherfucker today, because how is somebody gonna try to disrespect you in your own salon, bro? You're gonna try to take a client, gonna try to take money from me, and you using my product. Like, bitch, you ain't no pimp. You not my pimp. Like, like, what we doing? So she got real defensive, and she was like, well, you and Sahara being here after 7 o'clock. That's when you gotta let it go. Anytime when people be questioning about what you doing your own shit, that's when it's time to let motherfuckers go, because they think, you know what I'm saying, that okay, we all equal now. But at the same time, you have to, it's about respect. It's about respecting people's boundaries. It's about respecting people's shit so you can go, you know what I'm saying? So this shit could take you further. You never know who you would have met or what opportunities would have came that way. I would have fucked around and passed the shop on to her. You know what I'm saying? Like, you never know how God work unless you stay loyal. And after that, it was just like, go get your shit, because you're not going to do that. Like, I give people a chance, but after that, How can I give people another chance when I know somebody is clearly stealing from me? And you don't even have to do that. Like if somebody want to do nails at home, just do nails at home. Don't come to the shop and try to steal my product and try to steal stuff. Just do nails at home if you want to do that. Go advertise. Instagram is a platform for everybody. It's millions of people on Instagram. You don't have to get the clients through my page. Get you work for it. People don't want to work for that shit no more too. And she was older than me. So it has nothing to do with age. So don't let these old heads, tell y'all anything different either. This shit don't have nothing to do with age at all. Nothing. Y'all are great at what y'all doing right now, man. Y'all young people, y'all doing it. Y'all the future, man. Y'all the next generation. And that's all I'm trying to do is help everybody grow, man. And with nothing in return. Nothing in return. Like, I just don't ask for nothing in return. Like, when you give to somebody, it's just giving and then that's it. I had oh man, absolutely, King. Look, you feel it. You know what I'm saying? And now I want you to take that with stride. Like, damn, the person that I just hated less than 24 hours ago, I'm probably gonna love for the rest of my life. Take that in life. You see, sometimes the devil try to keep you away from people that he know is gonna change your life. The devil is busy. The devil sometimes, and I had to stop thinking like that too, because in Atlanta, it was so many people at me that I didn't fuck with people. And I was like, damn, what if I just opened up to people? I never know how many people I'm gonna meet, and that's why I'm on here too. And I won't do it in Atlanta, but I'm like, this is a platform where people can just fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? The people that want to fuck with me genuinely, they gonna fuck with me. So that's why I like YouTube. So yeah, like I think the devil sometimes try to keep people from connecting. Sometimes the devil working in a mysterious way, but guess what? God work even greater. God works greater. Do you hear me? The devil is a lie. Do you hear me? He is not going to keep none of us down. Do you hear me? The devil is a lie. I'm telling y'all, like, damn, this girl right here, Sierra, you would have never thought you would have been having this conversation with me yesterday. You would have never, and then even if you talked to me yesterday, you would have never thought that I would sound like, you know what I'm saying, motherfucker, you know how they talk and shit, be like, damn, I would have never thought that. Y'all gotta excuse me. But yeah, I'm really glad. And I would really love to meet you and Cam. I would definitely love to put something together. I want to put a retreat together. I want to get like an Airbnb and have people come. It's like a retreat, like whatever you want to work on before everybody leaves. Like I want people to I want to cook meals for everybody, like breakfast, lunch, and dinner, you know what I'm saying? Something healthy but good. I want us to go do like a little yoga together, maybe go for a walk, you know what I'm saying? Go do a little things, almost like a spiritual journey. It don't have to be like total work, you know what I'm saying? Like if you want to create something, I'm gonna make sure like before you leave, you got a business page created, you know what I'm saying? You got a online page, you know what I'm saying? We are just gonna make sure like everybody just evolve. You never know. So and you got to keep it small because of COVID, but yeah, definitely. I would love to meet you, King. I've seen a God in you. You know what I'm saying? It's not that, when I look at things like that, I know like it's in you. Definitely. But it's so many people that be hating online. It's so many people that's against you. You really don't know who really against you and who for you. So you always keep that guard. Like I notice, King, you always on guard, and you have to be. You probably used to always being on guard because motherfuckers be coming for you. That's just like anybody in life. And they gonna come for you, King, no matter who you are. They come for me all the time. Motherfuckers just come for you for no reason. I be in a bubble. I feel like I be in a big ass bubble and people be ready to pop that bitch. Like, why? Like, why did you do that? Oh, shit, I'll drop a link. Hold on, y'all. Let me go to the restroom. I'm about to drop that link. Hold on, because I want to kick it with y'all. Yeah, this just made me feel good today, man. I feel good, y'all. I really, and it just us two talking like this is so organic. This means more to me than anything, man. This mean, and I don't really have nobody right now. So, like I said, I love this platform so people can come to me, be like, okay, these are people that's gonna fuck with me genuinely. These people gonna fuck with me the long way. Oh shit, y'all. Hold on. See, I'm new to this. Shit. Here, I just gotta use the restroom real quick, y'all. Hold on. And I'm gonna add you in 1 second. I don't know how to flip no camera around or nothing. Hold on, y'all. Got a little dog, yeah. Hold on, I'm gonna put it on mute. Hold on 1 second. Yeah. But yeah, I've been following Mo's page for like a few months, and that's how I met everybody. Cool, man. Y'all so dope, man. That was amazing. It ain't nobody doing it. Where they bringing everybody together and just connecting like that. I love that. I said that's right up my alley right there. Hold on, let me drop the link. Daughter sleep. I don't wake her up and I'm smoking. Okay. Oh, I don't even know how to drop this link. Oh, post comment. Let's see if it work, y'all. Okay. Y'all gotta excuse my phone now. Yeah, so I dropped the link. Oh, I didn't mean to press that. Okay. Well, now I know how to do it. So I just untouch it and keep it up. Okay. Girl, I'm literally on here struggling. Just found out how to do this. Oh, that's not a good angle. I don't like that. But yeah, everybody, I hope everybody doing good, man. And this is the come up right now, man. Hold on. Okay. Stream.
Now see,
Hold on.
I forgot to check out my coffee.
See, it's not
Then I'm gonna
working.
come back and I'm gonna show you how I'm finna piss off. I'm gonna tell you I'm finna piss off the devil. I forgot to check out my coffee.
See,
Then I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna show you how I'm finna piss off. I'm gonna tell you I'm finna piss off the devil. I forgot to check out my
yeah, try to come back in.
There you go. Nice work.
Yeah, try to come back in for me. I couldn't see. Yeah, come right back in. Yeah, and this all love, man. I'm really glad, about the situation, man. It's just certain shit in life, you know what I'm saying? It could go all the way left or all the way right. You know what I'm saying? Or right, not all the way. Ain't nothing all the way right. So I'm just happy about the situation. See, y'all done fuck with me till the sun came up on this bitch. Shit like this, I never forget people, man. Like I'm really about people from the bottom, like starting from the bottom, like no matter what you do in life. Like I just love to fuck with people that started with you from the bottom, man. It's just more genuine, more fun because when you come up, you gonna run into people all day. Like you gonna run into people all the fucking time, but it ain't nothing like sitting down with some day ones, you know what I'm saying? People that you really fuck with. Like that shit real. Yep, can't see nothing on there. Yeah, probably try to turn on your hotspot. That's what I had to do. I don't know why my phone wasn't working on my internet online. Even when I got up this morning, I was trying it just to see before I even try to get on anybody else's live just to see if my StreamYard was working and it wasn't working. It didn't work until I put it on my hotspot. And I'm like, okay, this is weird. But Cam, yeah, I got you, man. It's so many people that I'm gonna put you on to as far as braiding. That shit is over with, man. You the type of person, you know what I'm saying? If you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna put you on. Like, I ain't even gonna let you slip. I'm gonna make sure you on your shit every day. I'm not saying that you ain't. I don't want to overstep no boundaries or nothing. You know what I'm saying? I just want to be a good person. I just want to be an asset, not a liability. Yeah, we gonna turn up today, y'all. I'm definitely sending y'all a lot of cash app. Give me a minute to get everything ready, get settled, and I'm gonna look out for y'all. We're gonna have a drink together, man. We're gonna chop it up. And if somebody else get on live, I understand that. I respect that. Y'all go show love, man. I understand that. See, we gotta show love to everybody, man. Everybody on that platform, man, is dope, man. Vaughn is dope. I found Mo first. I connect more with Vaughn, but Mo is dope. Everybody got their own like. I would never even compare them together. Like everybody got their own style. That's why I love. I love it when everybody don't look the same. We not supposed to have the same shit on. We could like to have the same stuff. We can have the same interests, but everybody not cookie cutter. Everybody is different. Everybody ain't the same, and I love that. Okay, hold on. Yeah, it's not coming up, King. No, it's not. Your face to show before I put you on. Yeah, it's not showing up at all. You probably have to reset your phone or try to do it again because I had to try to do it like 3 times and then I eventually got on. But I had a live schedule and I couldn't even get on that live. I had to start a whole nother one. And then while Cam was on here too, I had to start it over again. I was about to say, Lord, don't leave this live because my phone gonna mess up. Nope, I can't see you still. This damn StreamYard. Oh, we gonna get you on here. No, we gonna get you on here. Let's see. Let's see. Nope. It's still not popping up because when I go backstage, I can see my picture, but I can't see yours. So I know, it's definitely. Let me try to add you one more time. Nope.
Can you hear me?
Damn. I wonder why. Hmm. I wonder if I gotta end this live. No. Nope, it's not working. Excuse me. No, it's not working. Cam, you still up? Who in here? And tell your people, King, if they want to come and join too, let me know. I'll be happy for your people to come over here too. Wow, that's what's up, man. That's what's up, man. That's love. That's love. I appreciate that. I love when something, just turns into a positive, man, all day. I really appreciate that, man. It mean a lot. I appreciate you for being a good person. Yeah, I really appreciate you, man. I really appreciate you for being a good person, being a really good person. I really appreciate that. And I love the other shit too, man. That shit hell of a man. You gonna be on World Star somewhere. Shit. I said that nigga King gonna be on World Star. Shit. And niggas be like, I can make you famous. Oh yeah. Like you there, man. I see it. I see it, man. I see big things happening for you. Big doors opening up, you know. And when I see people lives, I hear people talk. So you'll be like, damn, I ain't know somebody was listening to, you know what I'm saying? Damn, I ain't know somebody let me see, can I see on here? Oh shit. So and what you got planned? And how's the weather? I don't want to turn on no music. I want no copyright. If I turn on a little something. Yeah, I'm just chilling. I don't have nothing planned today. I'm probably cooking a little something. That's about it. Later. I don't have no little kids. My daughter 23 years old now. I don't have no little kids. Oh, no, my mic was muted. My bad. Ooh, I found something for my phone. This ain't gonna work. Just have to hold it. This is not gonna work. I can't. You know, I'm so old. I had to have my camera all in my damn face. Yeah, I need to see if you can join, King. Let everybody know you're going live. If you want to go live on my page, you can. If you want to do it later, we can make sure the internet and everything is working. And for me, I think that's a game changer. You know what I'm saying? That's a testimony for other people. Like, hey, no matter what goes on, you can turn a negative into positive real quick. I think that'll be a very good message. Uh, oh, you know what? Oh, let me try to hold on. Instead of my hotspot, let me try to join. Try to join back in. Okay, I just turned my Wi-Fi on instead of my hotspot.
Can you see
Try to
me?
join. Let me see. I'm gonna have you come back in. Now I got my Wi-Fi on. Try to come back in. I'm gonna make sure this shit working. If not, I'm gonna just start the live all over, and then have you come back in. Nope.
That ain't working. Oh, come on now, StreamYard.
All right. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna end this live, and then I'm gonna just start it all over, and then I'm gonna have you enter that way, cause it's probably on my end. Hold
It probably on my end too, cause my Wi-Fi.
on.
I see you.
Oh, hold on. Well, I gotta get. All right. So I'm gonna end this live, and then I'm gonna jump back on, and then I'm gonna have you join that one.